everyone, it's Pat from patdavidmusic and welcome to another video. Yes, I'm going to talk about my biggest regret in this video, and hopefully you aren't going to let this happen to you so you can progress a lot faster. That's what we're talking about today. Welcome aboard if you're just finding this video now, or you've maybe been on board for a few months or a few years. Great to see you back again. So what we're talking about is my biggest regret. Now, my biggest regret with my playing is just not playing more. Now, I know that's a very simple thing to say, oh well, you just play more, easy. But what I'm talking about here is just finding a little bit of time every day, whether that means 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, do you have half an hour? All that we're talking about is a little bit of time every day. That's all that it means. So the best thing you can do to keep up this sort of habit, and I'm going to show you sort of some tools that I've sort of found that really help me, is to just get a calendar, just any calendar. You can just Google, 2019 calendar. You can print out one, you can draw your own on a piece of paper. And all we're talking about is every day that you practice, you cross out that day. And the next day, you cross out that day. Well done. You've got a run or a streak of 2. If you can do it 3 days in a row, you've got 3. Try not to break that chain. Try every day that you practice to cross it out and see how many days you can get in a row. That's definitely a method that's really helped me. Another method that's really helped is in my calendar, whether it's every morning or every afternoon, the night before, I look at what I've got the next day and I just write it in my calendar, and it's in there. It's half an hour or an hour of practice, whatever I've got time to do. And then I get a message on my phone and I get an email reminding me now is the time to practice. And so what that does is I don't even have to think about it. Someone else is telling me, okay, it's time to practice. Great. So those sort of things, just putting them into play, it just means that you're not going to let another week go by, month, year, we haven't progressed just a little bit. Now, when I say play every day, I'm not sort of meaning hardcore practice every day. Some people like that, some people don't. What I mean is just pick up the guitar every day. So maybe that means, on one day, maybe one day you just riff out. Maybe you just write a riff, or maybe one day you just play, a song. You don't have to go hardcore with the practice every day. And the reason why I would suggest you don't is because often when we start just only picking up the guitar and only sort of shredding away or only sort of learning chords, sometimes you can start to associate the guitar or any instrument or any art project that you're doing with something that's painful or something that's a chore, something that you have to do as opposed to something that you want to do. So I would suggest that even if you're playing every day, maybe practice every second day. But every day that you pick up the instrument, do something fun. Do something that you can do and you can do well. Maybe play a riff with one finger if you can. Play with 2, write your own riff, have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun with the instrument rather than just practicing all the time. Now, something that's really, really helped me by playing every single day is I've wanted to learn the piano for years and years and years. So what I've been doing is playing a little bit every day, whether it's 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes, an hour, just a little bit. So here's what that playing looks like, just so you can see. All right, so not sure how much you can see, but hopefully you can hear it. Now, unfortunately, I can't play along with the actual tracks because then the whole video would get muted, but here we go. We're gonna give it a go anyway. So this is just after a few weeks, about a month's practice, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, half an hour a day, whatever it was, just making sure I play every single day. just after a few weeks, having so much fun with the instrument, and I'm making sure that one day I might just put on a cover song and play some chords. Another day I might try and, you know, learn some new chords. So I'll have fun one day, practice the next, maybe mix both the next day. But after only a few weeks, I think that's pretty good. What do you think? I think from that video you'll definitely sort of take away, okay, Pat's not the best piano player, but that's okay. I've played more in the last month just playing every day than I have in years, and I've progressed so fast. And something else that I've really noticed is I've been putting a lot of practice into just the technique of alternate sort of picking, something like, and I've just noticed that just in a few short months of just playing every day, again, I've made massive sort of leaps ahead and massive jumps ahead. So just in a few months, it's increased so rapidly, as opposed to years of playing and sort of practicing every now and again, just a little bit every single day. So once I come up with a solution that really works for me, something that's, you know, sort of effortless, just to play fast for hours and hours on end, and you really don't have to think about what you're doing because you've really honed that technique really, really well, then I'll release a video and maybe even a guide or a book that you can download for all of you guys. So that's the biggest sort of takeaway. One of my biggest regrets is I might have, you know, in some weeks waited till the weekend to play for an hour or two, or played, you know, 1 hour on a Wednesday and then maybe 10 minutes on a Sunday. Just try and play a little bit every day and you'll progress so much faster. Now, if you're unsure what to play or what to practice, head over to this playlist if you want to learn theory. That includes reading sheet music, or if you want to just write your own songs and learn riffs, head over to this playlist. All the videos are in order, they're all for free. That's my biggest regret, just not chipping away and playing a little bit every day. Now for the next video, leave a comment below and you'll be featured in the next video. How much time do you have to practice every day? 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, an hour? Leave a comment below, you'll be featured in the next video. I've been Pat from Pat David Music. I'll see you again real soon.